learned is almost weak. But to bring the past down this hallway is what you think of giving up or racist decay.
Hey everybody, welcome to Jamz session with your man Ramsey once again, pulling that double duty. You know what? I know they just started a petition to get T-Ball here in Jacksonville, so I'm gonna probably see if I can get a petition started for me to get paid, double overtime or some crap. Tonight is a very, very, very special episode of Jamz session because tonight we're doing a special Transpose edition. That's right. We're going to jam you with one group. And not only that, this is another groundbreaking event for us here at Raya on Jamz session because this is our first time having a guest on Jamz session. Well, not only do we have a guest, but my co-pilot is flying with me. What's up, wingman?
Hey, I'm here.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Every week I hear you talk about the double duty, but tonight I'm gonna triple dog it, man.
Well, the wingman show don't count. That's yours.
I'm not sure how to take that. Count.
Oh no. Yeah. You're the executive producer. And you're the program director. So.
So what you're saying? It should be expected of me.
No, I'm saying so. If you want to cut yourself another check, who's going to say something?
True.
All right. First of all, let's welcome our guest from the group Transpose. This is Brian. Hey, Brian, how you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start with the typical questions. That just get the hum out the way. First of all, let's talk about how you guys got started and how you came up with the name Transpose.
All right. Well, we've been around since May of 2006, so this is our 7-year anniversary this month of being a band, and we started just, we all have been in other bands that all kind of broke up right around the same exact time, and just kind of became a conglomerate of pieces of other bands, and got together and decided we wanted to be in a band that wouldn't be pigeonholed, and, we wanted to play this type of music, but we didn't want to be stuck to a certain genre. And we came up with the name because we went through a bunch of names, and more than half of the band are really big Deftones fans. And in 2 different Deftones songs, the singer Chino says the word transpose. And I was talking about it with my wife one night, and she's like, Transpose, that's a perfect name for a band, and it doesn't sound like you do any sort of style. We really wanted a band name that, when you looked at the band name, you really couldn't guess what type of music we played, because we want to be able to evolve without being stuck in a genre because of our band name. So that's the long and the short.
Okay, so the niche of your band is that there is no niche.
Pretty much.
Okay. All right, so let's start with this first song we just listened to. Give us the history and the motivation behind City Side Eraser.
All right, well, that's the first song on our first album, and still to this day, 7 years later, that's the song that we open every show with. And we opened it because it's the Transpose song where us as band members feel the energy from each other on stage. Really, really quick synopsis, the song is kind of about a guy who's kind of down and out. He's at a bar or a club, and he's kind of drinking too much, and he's looking around at all these really pretty girls and these really good-looking guys, and they're all, seems like they're all laughing and having a good time, and he's kind of thinking about his problems, and he's kind of jealous of the way that they're acting like they don't have a care in the world. And he goes home, or maybe a little too drunk, maybe a little too down on himself, and he winds up falling asleep on the tiles of his bathroom floor. And when he wakes up, he's kind of clear-headed, and he realizes that everybody has these problems, and that doesn't make anybody better or worse. If these people could go out and kind of shake off their blues. And the bridge in the song is he kind of thinks about his friends and maybe the stuff they're going through. So he kind of shakes himself off and kind of stands up and tries to move on with the day.
Okay. All right. So let's get into this next song here. This is Only Dead Go Free. Is that right, Josh?
Yeah.
Only the dead go free.
Only the Dead Goes Free. This is Transpose on a special edition of Jam Session with your man Ramsey and the wingman Josh. Welcome back to Jam Session. This is Ramsey kicking it with your man. I got the wingman with me.
Yes, sir.
And also from the group Transpose, we have Brian. All right, Brian, let's talk about this album that you guys have going on now. All right, first of all, let's talk about the 7 year. How you guys survived so long?
7 years. We just try to keep it interesting, I guess. We've always said that the band is larger than the sum of its parts, and nobody in the band has an ego. Nobody's the leader. Everything. There's 5 of us in the band, so everything is done by majority vote. If it's 3-2 and you're one of the 2, sorry, you just don't get what you wanted, and everybody agrees to that and is okay with it, and so the train is just kept moving that way.
Okay. I like that. Rock by democracy.
I guess if you're, kind of stuck in a cramped place, moving from one venue to the next, it helps to get along.
Yes.
He didn't say that's not what he said. He did not say they get along. He says a majority vote.
Well, it helps that all the guys in the band are really good looking too, so they're very easy on the eyes, especially my bass player.
So it's like the NSYNC of rock.
No, we're learning how to make a band survive for 7 years, man. No ugly people.
I think the same works in marriage.
Okay, let's talk about this next song we're going to get into. Crowd the Streets, which is one we've been actually rocking on the Riot Radio for a minute now.
Oh yeah, love the song.
I appreciate that. Yeah, so the next 2 songs, we can bash it out right here. The next 2 songs are from our brand new album, well, our newest album, Retribution. Retribution is it's a concept record. It's based on a short story that I wrote. It's kind of in the vein of Pink Floyd's The Wall or Genesis's Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, where it's a story with actually characters having dialogue. There's a plot line. And really quickly, it's about a man who finds out that his wife has been going to this hotel and having an affair on him. And he confronts her, and she denies it. And he winds up burning the hotel down to purge the feeling of what she's done to him. So the album Retribution is really one long song, just split up into chapters, and those chapters are the song names. So Crowd the Streets is actually chapter 2, and it's the part where he has actually followed her into the hotel. He sees her go into this room with the man, and it's him leaving the hotel and going back home and kind of contemplating what his next move is when she returns. And then the next song will be Walls Burn Clean, and that's the ending of the story. That's the big finale. That's where he actually goes to the hotel and he sets it on fire. And then at the end, he actually says that he has forgiven her because he was able to physically manifest his emotions and burn down what was plaguing their marriage. So those are the 2, the Crowd the Streets and Walls Burn Clean. That's kind of everything, an overview of it.
That is very interesting. I'm going to have to try that. Baby, you caught me cheating. Here, burn down the place where I cheated. Okay. That's a unique story. That's a very unique story. All right, so we're going to do these back to back, Josh?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do them back to back.
Okay, well, you're kicking it on a jam session with Transpose. We have with us Brian from the group, and we're going to be right back after we jam to both Crowd the Street and Walls Burn Clean.
I wish I could change how everything has changed. I wish I could change how everything has changed. Chance of retribution. I didn't know they were talking about me. I wish I could that night, like wine in a horse heart. This song's for you. This song's for you. This song is this song is this song is this song is you. can burn these walls clean. I might be able to sleep. Silence the scream. Look what it's done to me. Look what it's making me do. These flames are for putting an end to this war. Flames are for putting an end to this war. Flames are for putting an end to this war. Flames are for putting an end to this war. Flames are for. Now with that hotel turned to ash, no more questions left to ask. What you did, trapped inside, burning away and leaving my mind, walking away all torn and tattered. The street lights explode and shatter, raining down shards of truth. I have finally forgiven you. I have finally forgiven you. Now with that hotel turned to ash, no more questions left to ask. With what you did, trapped inside, burning away, leaving my mind, walking away all torn and tattered. Streetlights explode and shatter, raining down shards of truth. I have finally forgiven you.
Hey, everybody, and welcome back to this special edition of Jam Session, starring the music of Transpose. We are here with the vocalist and lyricist from Transpose, Brian.
How you doing?
I'm good. And, of course, we have the man himself, Ramsey.
Oh, yes. I'm here holding it down, or holding it up, depending on which direction is best.
Either way, sir, I will make sure you get your double duty pay.
Let's see. Now it's official now.
Yes. It's if I said it in public or on the internet, it has to be true.
So what's double of nothing?
I didn't do that well in algebra.
Not double or nothing. Double of nothing. Okay, Brian, we only have like a short time left. So the first thing I want to do is just tell people more about the album that you guys are pushing now, and then also be sure and let them know about your social media links. Are you guys on Twitter, Reverb Nation, or anything like that?
All right, sure. The first two songs that you guys played was from our first album, A Delicate Impact. And the last two songs you guys played is from our latest album, Retribution, which is the short story album. Both of them are available on iTunes, and we are on Reverb Nation. It's just reverbnation.com/transpose, super easy. We're on Facebook, facebook.com/transpose Jack. So it's transpose and then JAX, as for Jacksonville, Florida. And our CDs, our music is also you can be downloaded from Reverb Nation. And we have a YouTube page. If you go to YouTube and type in Transpose Band or Transpose Retribution, I made a movie, a short film, to go along with the entire Retribution album. So you can listen to the whole album and actually watch kind of what's happening in the short story as the music plays along. So you can actually, it's a mini film version of that album on YouTube, along with a couple other live shows. There's some full concerts on there on the Transpose Band channel on YouTube.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Ramsey, let's do that.
What?
Let's make
Start a band? Are you serious? Who's going to sing?
I'll sing.
Okay.
You can play the microphone.
Brian, you hear my excitement, right?
I do. I can feel it. I'm in Japan, and I can feel it all the way over here in Japan.
Now, Brian, you have, other than being an awesome singer, you're
Oh, stop it.
No,
it's in the contract. We have to compliment people that come on the show.
You're also an author.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes.
Tell us about that.
No, I have 2 books published right now, and my third novel will be coming out fall of this year, hopefully in about 3 to 4 months. But my first book is called Dreams Run Finished Thoughts. It's a true story about me and my best friend, who was a drug addict and suffered from depression and a lot of other things that come along with being a drug addict. And it kind of goes through our 11-year friendship and the trials and tribulations of being friends with somebody like that and trying to help them get clean, and then they fall off, and what it's like to just be in a relationship with somebody like that. And then my second book is called Welcome to Parkview, and it's a Stephen King meets Twilight Zone type novel about a town where all these things are kind of going on in it. And both of my books are available for Amazon Kindle, the iBookstore for Apple customers, the Nook, and they're also available in paperback format on my personal webpage, which is brianpaone.com. And my new book's coming out at the end of this year, and it's a time travel mystery action adventure story where a guy wakes up 114 years in the future and doesn't know how, where, or why he's there. He's got to get back. So,
that sounds like me every Monday morning.
You had me at time travel.
Yeah, and I have a Facebook page for my books. It's facebook.com/Brian Paone's novels, and my last name is spelled Paone. So,
can I ask you a really, really tough question?
Oh, geez. Okay.
Okay. You have the choice of going down in history as a celebrated author or a celebrated musician.
Mm-hmm.
You have to pick one.
Musician.
Okay,
Well,
we're going to give you a minute to think about it.
Because I can still write my fiction and then turn it into music like we did with our last album. See, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone right there.
See, that's just cheating.
No, it's not. You didn't give me any rules. You just said it,
Okay, now I'm just jealous because I didn't think of that.
Okay, so before we get out of here, again, I want to express thank you to the whole Transpose crew, especially Brian for taking time out all the way from Japan to walk us through these songs. And I also want everybody to know this is what we're trying to do with Jam Session. Jam Session is about independent artists. This is your platform. So if you have some music, please be sure to send us samples to creativedepartment@spikesailproduction.com. We would definitely take a listen to it, and if it's something that we can play while staying within, I guess, the parameters that we have set, which I don't really know what they are. We would definitely be more than happy to do so. Now, you guys were talking about covers, and Transpose sort of kind of got a cover too, right?
We've actually recorded 3 covers in our 7-year history, but the one that seems to get the most attention is our cover of Digital Underground's "The Humpty Dance" from the old school late 80s hip hop song. We did our own take on the Humpty Dance.
Oh wow, this is gonna be interesting. Okay, so we're going to go out with this Humpty Dance song. But first, again, Brian, let me personally thank you for joining us today, and thank the entire Transpose crew. The Wingman, of course, thank you too for hanging, with me on this jam session.
I loved it.
I did too. This was very interesting. And again, if you are an artist and you would like your music not only to be played during the jam session, but also throughout the Wednesday night showcase, again, that email is creativedepartment@spikeshillproduction.com. Okay, so with that, we're finna do a little Humpty Dance with Transpose.
Boop-dee boo-boo.
Alright, stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. I look funny, but yo, I'm making money. See, yo, world, I hope you're ready for me. Now gather round. I'm a new fool in town, and my sound's laid down by the underground. Drink up all the Hennessy you got in your shelf. So just let me introduce myself. My name is Humpty, pronounced with the Humpty. Oh, ladies, oh, how I like to funk thee. And all the rappers in the top 10, please allow me to bump thee. 7 tall, yo, and just like Humpty Dumpty, you're gonna fall when the stereos bump me. I like to rhyme, I like my beats funky, I'm spunky. I like my oatmeal lumpy, I'm sick with this. Straight gangsta Mac. But sometimes I get ridiculous. I eat up all your crackers and your licorice. Hey, yo, fat girl, come here, are you ticklish? Yeah, I called you fat, look at me, I'm skinny. Never stop me from getting busy, I'm a freak. I like the girls with the bone, the ones got busy and platinum sounds bad for me. I'm crazy, allow me to amaze thee. Ugly, but it just don't faze me. Still get in the girls' pants and I even got my own dance.
Oh, do me baby.
Do the Humpty Hump, watch me do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump, watch me do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump, watch me do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump, watch me do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump, watch me do the Humpty Hump. Do the Humpty Hump, watch me do the Humpty Hump.
Hey, baby, that sounded good.